Hi everyone, welcome back. We are going to continue with you, grade 7 learners, maths final exam questions. So revision 4, you can check other lessons, other questions. Practice makes perfect. We are saying always, or another thing, try or cry. So we should try. Please take your exam pad and try questions and try to get your answers first. For each question, we'll give you 20 seconds to, 20 seconds to try. After that, we are going to answer with you. All right, so question 1 coming now. So today we have 15 questions. It's going to be long video, but it's fine. Please try. I did try to ask all kinds of questions for final exam, revision 4. Okay, so this question, please try. If you need more time, just stop video and then you can try, you can get your answers first. All right, so let's answer this question now together. First of all, what they said, 19 minus 8 times 2 plus, in brackets, 12 over 3. So if you answer this question with wrong order, so it's going to be problem. Why? Because you will get different answers. What I am trying to say, if you do this, 19 minus, if you say 19 minus 8 first, it is going to be wrong. Just be careful about that. Okay, if you try 19.8 first, it's going to be a problem. Please don't do that. So multiplication first, or in brackets, if you have something, that one you can finish first. So for this question, 12 over 3, you can get 4 first. Okay, and this one also we can do it. So 8 times 2, getting 16, but don't forget you have negative here. Next step, we are writing 19 minus 16 plus 4. I hope it's clear. We calculate this one first because multiplication and division first. After that, adding and subtraction coming. So we can write 19 minus 16 is equal to 3 plus 4 and getting 7. If your answer is 7, your answer is correct. Otherwise, please double check. And okay, so let's continue with next question. Question 2 is coming now. Same rules, this fraction question. What we are saying, get your 20 seconds to try. Your time starts now. And please try. Question 2, adding fractions. Please try and get your answer first. All right, time's up. So we can answer together. So for this kind of questions, what we are going to do, first of all, we can separate our numbers, so 2 and 5 from fractions. So we can write first 2 plus 5. It's just step 1, 2 plus 5. And let's take the other side. In brackets, you can write, 3 over 7, 3 over 7 plus 1 over 14. From now, what we can do? You cannot add 3 and 1. In grade 6 also you have learned this kind of adding. So you cannot just add straight. You must make them equal. So 7 and 14, we must make them equal. So how can we make them equal? If I write here times by 2, times by 2, they will be equal because 7 times 2 is 14. And let's write here 2 plus 5 is 7, and 3 times 2 is 6 over 14 plus 1 over 14. And 7, 6 plus 1 also 7 and 14. But if you have any possible, just, anything you can simplify, just simplify it. So we keep 7 and 14, we can simplify. So 7 divided by 7 each, divide by 7, and 7 over 7 is 1, 14 over 7 is 2. 7.5. This is our answer, 7.5. If you want, you can write with decimal 7.5 also possible. It's fine. All right. So question 2, we have done. Let's continue with next question. Question 3 is coming now. Please try that question. Let's clear all. And then let's go to next question. Question 3 is coming now. 7.83 times 1,000. What's your answer? Please try. 20 seconds, starting now. Please try to get answer first. Today we have 15 questions. Yes, time's up. So what are we gonna do now? 7.83 times 1,000. Decimal number multiplied by 1,000. For this kind of questions, guys, what we are gonna do, you can write this number one more time. 7.830000. You can add more, it's fine. Just to explain something, I'm writing like this. If you have 1 million also, you can add more zeros. So this not depends on you multiply by what, no, just adding, because 7.83 or 7.83000, same thing, all right? So if you multiply by 1,000, this comma will move to the right. How many steps? 1, 2, 3 steps, because you have 1,000, 30. So if you are gonna move with this comma, why I'm writing 0 here, you will get it, huh? So because when comma coming 3, and then you said, it's finished, where you are gonna go? Because you have zeros after that. So this comma is moving to the right. How many times? Just check how many zeros you have. So I have 3 zeros, so it's moving 3 times. Comma is moving to the right. 1, 2, and 3. After that, let us remove all zeros now. Or we can use this and remove all, oops, sorry. If you remove all 0, what's going to happen? If you remove all 0, like this, much better. If you, all comma, sorry. If you remove all comma, what is left here? 7,830, comma 0. 7,830, comma 0. After comma, if you have 0, even you don't need to write. You can just remove that. But I hope everything is clear. We are just using this rule. Just check how many zeros you have, and your comma is moving to the right. That's step 1, 2, 3 steps. Okay, time is going, so let's continue. Next question. I hope everything is fine about this question. Let's continue with next one. Question 4 is coming now. Question 4. Okay. Now division. 7.83 divided by 1,000. Okay, your 20 seconds starting now. Your 20 seconds starting now. So you remember, multiply by 1,000, comma is going to the right. Multiply by, so divide by 1,000, what can happen? Comma will move to the left. All right, so that's that one we are using. Okay, so let's try this question together. One more time, let's remind you guys. If you need more time, stop video and carry on. All right. So now what we are going to do, you have this number 7,83. If you divide by 1,000 now, write this side 0, 0, 0. How many we need is fine. Just write all zeros because it's the same thing. 0, 0, 0 doesn't matter. You have 7,83. All right. Divide by 1,000. So 1, 2, 3 zeros we have. So this comma will move to the left 3 steps. Why? Because you have 3 zeros. So you have 1,000. If you have 10,000, of course, 4 times. 100,000 5 times, 1,000,000 6 times. If you multiply, going to the right. If you divide, going to the left. I hope it's fine. All right, let's continue. Now, this comma is moving to the left. 1, 2, 3 commas. So, after that, remove this comma, another comma is 1. Our comma is here. What I have now? 0 comma. And after comma, 2, 0. We are writing. And 7, 8, 3. This is my answer. I hope it's clear. So that's question 4 we have done. Let's continue with next question. If you don't get it, please go back and try, just listen again. But I hope so far everything is fine. Question 5 coming now. Another fraction question, but now subtract them. Okay, your 20 seconds. Starting now, good luck. Please try. 5 and 1/3 minus 1, 1/3. You have 20 seconds. I know for some questions, 20 seconds not enough, but you can try. So if you don't have, please go and get your exam pad. Okay, so question 5 we are answering together now. For question 5, what we have? 5, 1/3, 1, 1/2. So what we are going to do now? So if you just say 5 minus 1 is 4, and 1/3, 1/2 is going to be just, we must use maybe 2 different solutions, 2 different methods for this question. Let me try with first one, and then I'm going to explain with other one. 2 different methods we can use. First one, 5 minus 1 is 4. 5 minus 1 is 4, and then 1/3 minus 1/2. All right, let's continue. We are going to use 2 options for this question. 5 minus 1 and 1/3 minus 1/2. 5 minus 1, we are going to get 4. And 1/3 and 1/2, as you know, we must make them equal. 3 and 2 times by 2, times by 2, times by 3, times by 3, 3 times 2, 6, 2 times 3, 6. So I can write 2/6 minus 3/6. And 4, and as you see, I'm getting negative 1/6. So what I'm going to do now, negative 1/6. So 4 minus 1/6 we should use. 4 minus 1/6, how can I calculate that? It is 1 now, so times by 6. And what I'm going to get, or you can just subtract from 1, it's another option. So 24 minus 24/6 minus 1/6. My answer is 23/6. Okay, 23/6, you can leave it like that, or you can say 23/6. You can write with another format, 23/6. How many 6 we have in 23? 3 times. And then what is left? 18, so 5/6. So 3 and 5/6 is first of all, or straight, you can subtract from 1. You can take from 4, just take 1, 3 left. So 3 left, and then 1 minus 1/6, you can make it to just remove this negative. So 1/1, it means 6/6, right? Times by 6 each. 6 minus 1 is 5. 3, 5/6 also you can have. Okay, this is our option 1 for this question. But I have another option to make it easy for you. It's much better, I think. You can use that option also. Let me explain, because I know some learners are getting lost now. So for this question, you can just, change this format. So 5 times 3 plus 1. You know how we convert, right? 5 times 5 plus 1. You are getting what? 16 over 3. And minus 2 times 1 plus 1. You are getting 3 over 2. If you do that, you just make them equal, times by 2 each, and times by 3 each. 2 times 16 is equal to 32 over 6 minus 9 over 6. So 32 minus 9 is equal to 23 over 6. 23 over 6. For 23 over 6, how can we convert to this format again? So 23 over 6, how many 6 we have in 23? 3 times, right? 3 times 6. All right, so we can separate like this: 23, 18 over 6 plus what we can do, what's left? 5 over 6. As you know, we can separate, right? 23 over 6. So 18 over 6 is equal to 3. 3 plus 5 over 6, sorry. We can write 3, 5 over 6. This is another option. I think it's much better. Just we should remember how can we convert this one. Say 3 times 15 plus 1. Okay. And then we are making them equal from grade 6, you know already. So we are making, we are making equal. After that, we have done. Question 5, also done. Let's continue with next question. Another question is coming. I hope they're going to be simple. Yeah, this question is much better. So your 20 seconds starting now. Let's see what you're going to do with this question. 45,0,5 minus 19,2 plus 3,18. Your time's up. Let's continue. Next, this question, I was going to say next question. Okay, let's answer question 6 now. Question 6, starting with brackets, we are going to calculate this side first. All right, but if you answer just this question, you can write 0 here to make it easy. So 19,20 and 3 commas just next each other. So 18, if you add 0 plus 8 is 8, 2 plus 1 is 3, comma coming here, 19 plus 3 is equal to 22. This first one. So I can write 45,05 minus 22,38. Okay, so from now, subtract from each other. So we can just rewrite this side. We can just use this side to answer this question. I hope everything is fine. First of all, to make it easy, I wrote 0 here, and then 20 plus 18 is 38. 19 plus 3 is equal to 22, 22,38. But now 45,05 minus 22,38. Okay, let's write this side. 45,05 and 22,38. Okay, if you do that, how we are going to calculate? Let's see. We cannot just say 5 minus 38. We cannot do, so we must just get some numbers. So let's get this 1 from 45, 1. So if you take that side, what's going to happen? 5 minus 38. So we are just getting 1. 1 is coming to this side. 1 is changing, just we are using that way. Yeah, if you take 1 from that side, if you take 1 from here, when it's going to that side, it's going to be 100, just like this, 1,00. All right, 1,00, it means we have 5 already. So it's changed to 105, 105, you can say. 105 minus 38. So you are getting 7 this side, and then just forget about comma. So it's getting this side. So 95. So coming this side. So 105 minus 38, we are getting this answer. After that, we can write. Yeah, we are getting 67. So after comma, we have 67. Because 7 plus, if you go other way, 7 plus 8 is 15, the writing 1 here. So 55 there and the 1 left. So 6 plus 3 is 9, adding 1 makes 0, and then making 1 this side. So if you add like that, and then 4 left this side, because you are taking 1 to make it easy. So 4 minus 2 is 2, and 2, 22,67. Answer is 22,67. But remember, brackets first, and then you can calculate the other one. So let's continue with next question. Question 6. Done. Question 7. Convert from meter to centimeter. 19,7 meters. How many centimeters? That's our question. 19,7 meters, 2 centimeters. You should just remember 1 meter, how many centimeters? That's our question 7. This is easy one, other one was difficult. Okay, let's continue. Now, how can we convert it? Times by 100. Times by 100, because we know 1 meter equals 100 centimeter. Times by 100. 19,7 times 100. You remember for multiplication with 100 or 1,000. We said comma is moving to the right. So you can add zeros here. So comma is moving to the right. 19 and comma is coming 1, 2 times 7, 0. Comma and 0 we have, but we don't need to write. 1,970 centimeters. That's our answer for question 7. From meter to centimeter times by 100. Done. Let's go to next question, guys. Next question, question 8. Let's see what we have. Convert from G to kg. Gram to kilogram. Your 20 seconds starts now. Now, divide by, you should remember, divide by what? From G to kg. From G to kg times up. Okay, divide by 1,000. From G to kg, gram to kilogram, divide by 1,000. So what's our number now? Our number is, oops, 2,348 divide by, not plus, divide by 1,000. Divide by, let's use dots, divide by 1,000. Remember, divide by 1,000, comma is moving to the left, but you can say there is no comma here. What you are gonna do? Just you can add a comma. So just add comma here and say 0, 0, 0. It's fine. You can add 0. Or you don't need to write 0 is here. Just comma here. If there is no comma, last point you can put comma. All right. So divide by 1,000. If multiply by 1,000, this comma is going to the right. But now divide by 1,000. So it means going to the left. So your comma, it was here with 8. Now it's coming to the 4. 1, 2, and 3. 3 times moving. So 2, 3, 4, 8. But remember, only 1 comma you are going to write that. Just we're showing this comma is moving that side, step 1, and that side, step 2, and step 3. Final position of comma is here. So 2, 3, 4, 8. So one more time. if you multiply by 1,000, 1 million or something, multiply by that kind of things, comma is moving to the right. But divide by 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, comma is moving to the left. How many times? Just to know that, you are checking zeros. How many zeros you have? You'll just move your comma to the right or to the left. Multiplication to the right, division to the left. All right, we have done question 8 also. Let's continue with next question. Question 9 is coming. By mistake, we wrote again question 8. It means we have question 16 questions today. It's fine. All right, we have question 8 one more time. So round off. So you are going to round this number, round off this number, 18,974, nearest to 10,000. That's our question. This question will not take time. Quickly, let's give answer. 18,000. If you round off with 10,000, what you are going to get? Okay, for this question, 10,000, nearest to 10,000. So 18,000. Let's just say 18,974. So 18,000, before 18,000, just what we have, 10,000, right? So before and after, what you have, 20,000. Because we said round to nearest to 10,000. Okay, so because 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. So you just write before and after what we have about 10,000 or 20,000. So, and then, as you see, it is close to 20,000. So your answer is, if you round with 10,000, answer is 20,000. All right. I hope you are getting it. We just quickly answer. But to understand, let me give another example. If you have 38,974. So before 38,000, what you have? 30,000. And after that, 40,000. Just check 38,000, you know, and then just before that, after that. So if they said 10,000, so 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, just like that you go. And before and after what you have, as you said, 38,000 is close to 40,000. So it means when you round off by nearest 10,000, so you can just round to 40,000. Just something about other options, just to explain, make it easy. We can just explain with other options. So if you're rounding off, let's check how many zeros we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 0. So you can just use 10,000 4 0. Okay, I think it's fine. Yeah, that's another option I was planning to work with, but it's fine. We can carry on with next question because this question is extra one. So nearest 5. So now you are busy with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, just like that. Okay, so you will check your number, first digit. So you will check which close to which one. Okay, close to 0, even 0 is there. Close to 0 or 5. So you round it off. Oops, sorry. Okay, so now is to 25,000 nearest 5. Let's give your 5 seconds. Please think about that. 20 seconds. 323 to the nearest 5. 325 or 320? What's the answer? 320 or 325? Okay, done. Now we are busy with our numbers about 5. So nearest 5 means you can just use 5, 10, and 15, 20, 25, 30. You know, you can use this one. No, but what's our number? Or another option I will give you now. So 23. 23. Before 23, what we have about 5? 20. And this side, what we have? 5. So it is close to 25. You can round with 325. This is option 1. Option 2, let's try. So your number, we can use just 3 here. Because you can use 0 or 5. 0 or 5. So 3 is close to 5. You can write 325. Okay, that's another option you can use. But if it is 2, let's think about that. If it is 2, for example, 322, when you round off nearest 5, it's going to be 320. All right, because 2 is close to 0. Maybe you can show like this: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's coming to this way. 323 nearest 25. It's the middle one. Oops. All right, let's continue. As you see, 3 is close to 5. And then you are writing rounding off to 3 to 5. Okay, done. Let's continue with next question. Question 10 is coming. Convert to percentage. Okay, different what is here. All right, please try. Let's give your 20 seconds. (24/50). Percentage means out of 100. So you must come. Yeah, okay, I'm giving answer. All right, please try. Yes, time's up. So for this question, question 10, let's see how we are going to answer. First of all, we can just change times by 2 each and then change to 100. Times by 2, times by 2. Why I am doing that? Because I want to make 100 here. 24 times 2 is 48 over 100. It means 48%. Done. Easy, right? So times by 2 and then making 100. If you have 25 here, times by 4. If you have 20, times by 5. So if you have 10, times by 10. So if you do that, make 100 and then convert to 100, convert to percentage. Okay, that's our question 10. Let's continue with question 11. All right, let's continue with next question, question 11. Compare these numbers. 20 seconds, start. Which one is bigger? And then how we are going to know that? To compare them, these numbers must be same, this first thing. And then this one, and format also we must same. Okay, to compare these numbers, what we can do, let's work on it. First of all, we can change this side. Do you remember we said times and add? Okay, 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 4 plus 7. 32 plus 7 is equal to 39. So I have 39, because this one is equal to 39 over 8. Okay. And this side, what I have, 19 over 4. Okay, let's write 19 over 4 and 39 over 8. If I say 39 is bigger than 19 and then just do like this, it is going to be wrong. Why? Because we don't have equal numbers here. All right, we must just make them equal numbers first. You are going to make them equal. How can I make them equal? Times by 2 each. Okay, so if it just, after that, we'll compare them. All right. So 19 times 2 is equal to what? 19 times 2, 2 times 9, 38, right? 19 times 2 is equal to 38 over 8 and 39 over 8. Yeah, still this one is bigger. Now we are sure about it. If we said it was going to be right, but now we are sure because 8 You know, they are equal, and 38 we have for first one, 39 for other one. First, you must just change this side to make same format, and then you are making equal numbers, and done. Let's continue with next one. I hope you are getting it. So if you are tired, you can take break, but I want to finish next question. Question 15. Okay, another comparing one. So fraction, just adding numbers here, and 41% here. They are saying compare them. So we must just make them similar format, same format, and then we can compare them. For now, it's difficult to compare. So please try. Which one is bigger? Maybe they are equal, we don't know. Just compare them. They are equal, one is bigger, other one smaller. Just check. Question 12, time's up. Okay, for this question, first of all, we can add these fractions. How we are gonna add? They are equal, right? These numbers equal, so it's easy to add. 1 plus 3. Sorry, 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2, answer is 3. 3 over 5 I have. And then for this percentage, what can I do? I can say 41 over 100, right? So one side we have 3 over 5, other side we have 41 over 100. So we cannot compare them for now, but if you make them equal numbers, equal dominate, so you can just you can compare them. So how can I make them equal? 5 times 20. 5 times 20. So 5 times 20 is equal, 3 times 20, sorry, 3 times 20 is equal to 60. Other one is 100. So I have bigger number here. So it means this side is bigger. Done. We did compare them. This side is bigger than other side. We have done our question 12. Question 13 is coming now. But remember, please try first for all questions. Okay, we did question 12, question 13 now. Complete the table. Okay, so what we have now? For this question, let's understand question first, and then we can try. We have 5,25 kg mass as decimal, and then they said mass as a fraction in simplest form. It means, so you are gonna do something with 525. You can write 525 over 100, and then you can simplify them, all right? And then mass in kg and grams. So how many kg, how many grams you have? They're asking you. And this is given for this side, mass in kg and gram, it is given. They're asking you mass as fraction. So we are gonna complete table. This one, of course, will take more than 20 seconds. Just to stop video, let's give your time. So you can try, maybe some of this you can complete, but I will start answer 20 seconds. We are gonna complete our table. How we are gonna complete it? Yes, our time's up, but if you need time, please stop video and then try. So for this kind of questions, what we are gonna do, mass as a fraction in simplest form, what we can do, 5,25, I can write 5,25, I can write like this, 525 over 100. I can write like this, but simplest form they're asking you, maybe we can use this side, 525 over 100, because 525 over 100 is equal to 5,25. So just using this 2 after comma 20, and then I'm writing 20. If you have 5,253 or another number, if you have, you're going to write 1,000. So how can I simplify this one? Maybe divide by 25, right? Divide by 25 each. So in 525, how many 25 I have? You can just count each 100, I have 4. So 20, 21, right? So 21 over 100 over 25 is equal to 4. 21 over 4. You cannot simplify anymore, but you can write with another format. So 21 over 4, how many 4 I have in 21? 5 times. And then 5 times 4 is 20. What is left? 1 left. So 4, 1, 5, 1 over 4. 5 full and quarter. As you see, you have 5 kg and 0.25. 0.25, it means quarter. So 5, 1 over 4. And if you need to convert to 21 over 4, how can we make it? 5 times 4 is 20 plus 1. From 21 over 4 to other side, how we are making it? Just divide 21 over 4. How many 4 I have in 21? 5. So 5 times 4 is 20. 21 minus 20 equals 1. So 5, 1 over 4, you can write. So mass in kg and g. For this one, what can I do? In 1 kg, I know 1000 g. So you can write 1 to 5 and add 1 more 0. Because 1000 g is making 1. So it means I should add 1. I cannot say just 25 g. All right, so just add 1 more 0. So you have 5 kgs and 250 g. Okay, 5 kg, 250 g. I'm just adding 1 more 0 because I know in 1 kg, 1000 g I have. Because of that, after comma, we need 3 decimals. Okay, because of that, we are adding 1 more 0 here. 5 kg, 250 g. And simplest form, that. Now, in kg and 200 gram is given. So how can I write this one? 4 comma 200. Okay, but these 2 zeros we can remove. So our answer is for this side, 4 comma 2 kg. Did you get it? Just comma and remove all units. So 4 comma 2 kg. And simplest form, I can do same thing like this one, 42 over 10. Yes, I'm not writing any more 100 because after comma, I have only one number. All right, 42 over 10. How can I simplify this one? Maybe divide by 2, right? Divide by 2. So 42 over 2 is equal to 21 over 5. 21 over 5 equals 415. Just like this one, but the opposite one. So 5 times 4 is 20 plus 1, 21. 21 over 5 equals 4, because in 21 I have 4, 5. So 4 times 5 is 20. 21 minus 20 equals 1. So this is our answer, 4 comma, so 4 and 1 over 5. Okay, we have done for this question. I hope you are not getting lost. Let's continue with next question, guys. Next one is coming now. So question 14. Okay, question 14 is the easy one. So you can get it now. They said complete diagram, input, operation, and output. Input given for number 1, and then you are going to get output for question A, 14.A. Input is 5, you will get B. But for C, input is not given, output is given. Okay, 63 is output. So what you are going to do? Okay, get your time, 20 seconds to try. As you see, questions getting harder because it is final exam question, guys, nothing to do. So we should try all kind of questions. We should try all kind of questions. Otherwise, you cannot get good mark for your final exam. Okay, for this kind of questions, if you need more time, of course, anytime you can stop video. Okay, so for number 1, first question, input is 1. 1 means you are just, so 1 is going to our operation times by 5, times by 5, and plus 3, okay? So 1 times 5 and plus 3. 1 times 5 equals 5, but you do remember multiplication or division first and then adding. Please don't do that mistake. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 times 1 is 8. So don't do that, please. So you'll get maybe same answer for now, but for 2, you cannot get same answer. So for example, if you have 1, it's okay, but if you have 2, 2 times 5 and 3. 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. 8 times 2 is equal to 16. But if you do multiplication first, 5 times 2 equals 10. 10 plus 3 is equal to 13. You are getting different answer. Always multiplication first. All right. For number 1, it was the same. So 1 times 5 is 5. 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. Our answer, first output is 8. If your input is 1, your answer is 8. I hope it's okay. First answer is done. And let's continue with next one. If your input is 5, what's going to happen? 5 times 5 plus 3. 5 times 5 is 25 plus 3. 25 plus 3. One more time, let's remind you, multiplication first. All right. So 28. Our second answer is 28. Okay. So let's continue with next one. Now, output is given. Output is given. We are looking for input. What number we must use to get 63? That's our question. What we are going to do for this question, you can say, maybe in box we can just use box for C. This is our C. Times by 5 plus 3 equals 63. So you have a number, multiply by 5 and add 3, getting 63. Before adding 3, what you have, this all together is what? It is 60, right? We can see that because 3 is going other side by minus, or you can say this is 60 because 60 plus 3 is making 63. So it means C times 5 equals 60. You have a number, when you multiply by 5, you are getting 60. So what is this number? It means if you just do this 60 over 5, you will get that number, right? 60 over 5 is equal to 12. So my number is for C is 12. Why? Because, okay, let's use that operation. Just let's use 12 with our operation. I hope it is fine. Huh? So one more time, I will explain that. So our number is 12. Let's try 12. Answer 12. 12 times 5 plus 3. And then 12 times 5 is equal to 60. 60 plus 3 equals 63. So our input is 12. Our answer is 12. But how we are getting it one more time, let's explain. First of all, 60 minus 3. Because when you multiply and add 3, you are getting 63. So first of all, 63 minus 3, what is left? 60. And divide by 5. So opposite, whatever you have. If you have addition, subtract. If you have multiplication, division. All right. So I'm using this way. 63 minus 3 equals 60. Because it was plus, because I have output. Output is 63. 63 minus 3, and it is multiplication, so division now. 60 over 5, opposite, and you are getting 12. All right, just make opposite. From output to input, whatever you have, just you are doing opposite one. Adding, subtract. Multiplication, division. If you have subtract here, what was going to happen? This you are going to add. All right, just opposite one. All right, question 14, we have done. Let's continue with next question, guys. Next question, let's see what we have. Question 15 or 15.1. Okay, 15 similar question. Just we ask 15.1 and 2. It means last two questions, let's say. 15.1 and 15.2. Please try. In box, what number we have? Do you remember we said something? If you have subtract, addition, subtract, multiplication, division, just opposite. You are using that way. Okay, time's up. So let's answer together. For this kind of questions, what are we going to do? As you say, you have a box, we don't know what number, times by 3 and plus 7, you are getting 31. It means you add 7. So this 7 change with minus. 31 minus 7 equals 31 minus 7. What are we getting? For 24, right? 24. So 24, if you remove this, so this side all 24. If you multiply by 3, this box multiply by 3, you are getting 24. How we get it? Just minus 7. So this is gone. So now you have, how I'm getting 24? This box times by 3. It means now divide by 3. All right, just opposite. Plus, minus, subtract, so multiplication, division. 24 over 3 equals 8. My answer is 8. Done. All right. So just opposite, we said. So now just maybe, but if you're not sure about that, you can write number here. All right. So 8 times 3 is 24. 24 plus 7 is 31. Done. So you can test your answer like that. Last question for today, 15.6. These all questions from your final exam, guys. Past papers, from past papers. So let's continue. Now another question. 47 minus something equals 20 or equals 5 times 5. Okay. Please use your time for this question. Last question. Yes, last 5 seconds. I hope you have answered already. All right, so we have done. We don't need any more. All right, so 47 minus something giving you 25, we can say, right? Because, okay, let's write like this. 47 minus box equals 25. 5 times 5, we can write 25. So from now, minus is given here. So what can I do? I can just swap these two numbers. Okay. And 47 is 25 is plus, right? Then if there's no sign, it's plus. Plus coming this side is minus 25. And this box is going other side, but changed to positive. That box, we don't know what number there. When you go to grade 8, 9, you are going to use X, Y, unknown numbers. So for now, just with box. 47 minus 25. What I'm going to get? 8 is there, 18, right? So I'm getting 18. So that box is 18. Our answer is 18. Done. What we did here, you just swap this box and 25. Box is going other side as a positive. Then 25 is coming to negative. That's it. So that's our answer. So for today, last question we have done. So let's continue with other revision papers. But please, guys, please try. I was saying to my learners, try or cry. If you don't want to cry, please try all questions. Please try first. Thank you very much. See you next lesson, guys. Please study well.